in Pakistan, Afghanistan,
Right.
and any country in any
Right.
patch of the world. So yes.
Okay, here I would like to share one of my experience in couple of words. I had been to Australia and I met somebody over there, an Aussie, and he asked me, do you travel by auto rickshaw? Do you commute by auto rickshaw? Do you own an auto rickshaw? So I was like perplexed, how come they get this kind of picture? So then I explained that no, we own four-wheelers also, we have a two-wheeler scooter also, but how come you are asking me this question? So then I realized that they were watching too many Hindi movies.
Oh yes.
And they must have seen people commuting in auto rickshaws and they thought that we are actually owning a rickshaw and we are commuting via auto rickshaws only. So again, that was an amusing experience also. Yeah. So can you share with us any anecdotal experience?
As in like.
Which would have made you laugh out a lot in a positive manner, not in a like you'll never forget about impression that they must be having about Indian culture or something, and then they must have mixed it up in their minds, and that would have created some kind of comedy impression.
Okay. I guess I can share a little moment with you on that same topic. Actually, when I was in the US, Slumdog Millionaire had released. So and it was like everyone was, it was a big hit in the Hollywood and everywhere. So after watching the movie, they asked me questions about the movie itself, and they were like, have you met Latika, and have you met the guy, and I mean do you live in those Charlies, I mean those and then stuff, and and then like do you because it showed Mumbai and it was like overpopulated. So they were like, how many people live in your in one room, and how many like are you 10 to 12 people in the same room and stuff, and that was actually making me laugh a lot, because like we live in a normal tenement bungalow kind of a structure, and it's quite like I just share my bed with my brother, and they were like, yeah, you must be sharing your room with 10 to 12 people, and you live in a very overpopulated country, and it's dirty, and it's like waste lying, and you sleep beside the waste and stuff, and which was actually quite funny for me, but at the same time, yes, it's quite true, because yes, it's a part of our country. It's the way it is, and it's best to accept it the way it is. It's not fair about to talk bad about what it is, because what it is, it is. So I mean, that's true.
Any touching experience?
Well, a very touching experience for me would be when I had to leave my host family, and when I was coming back, my host family relatives, and my neighbors, and everyone was there at my house to just say goodbye to me, and everyone was crying, and I mean they're like, it's just don't leave, and because I had to leave because under AFS it's you have to
leave after, of course, you
your
have to come back to your original parents also.
Yes. So I mean my mom was crying aloud, and like I it was very touchy, because still day I think of my mother so much, and it's just very, like whenever I talk to her on the phone, it's like I
even now when you're talking to me, remembering them,
it's like it's like on my face, and I mean it's they are very special to me, and still they say by the way, now that I'm back, they've already come and visited me a couple times in India.
Really?
So yes, that was a big thing for me, and maybe hopefully next year they're going to come back. It's very strong. Every small thing which I do in my life, and I still make it a point I share with them, so that they know what I'm doing. And they still, when I talk to my mom, she tells me that you are still my son. I still think of you the same way, and I love you. And it's just it's lucky me, and I'm so thankful to AFS that because it's solely because of AFS, and that I got such an opportunity, and I got to explore my own self so much. I got a new family. Now that I'm back, I'm involved in AFS so much, that I just cannot stop thanking AFS for all this stuff. And another thing I would like to say about AFS is I was under the YES program, that is Youth Exchange and Study Program, and that is to the US. And every year 40 to 45 students from India go to the US under my program, and I was in a full scholarship. Out of thousands of applications, only 40 people are selected, 40 to 45. So that's again a big thing to get selected in such a program. And this is a totally US Department of State funded program. So AFS runs the program, but it is funded by the US Department of State. That is the US government. So it's again thanks to US State Department, thanks to AFS, thanks to YES, and thanks to everyone who've been a part of my experience.
Any message you would want to put across the borders to the youth especially, be it USA, be it India or any other country?
A very special message I would put across the web would be it's precious to have such an experience, such an international experience, to have another host family and to have such a culture exchange, because once you go to a country, you share the experience, you share the culture, you value your own culture even more, you value the culture you lived in, and that moment, that proud moment you feel, the pride you feel about your own country and the country you lived in, helps you to bond the countries in themselves, and which is a very important thing every global citizen needs to do in this era. So yes, just just try and if people cannot even indulge themselves in such exchange programs, just by just being in touch, just helping the people who are actually involved, just talking more about the programs to other people, spreading the message of peace and global peace and interrelatedness is I think the time and the need of the hour, because things and the global problems which are there. I mean, everyone knows about it. Come on. So
let us work together.
Let us let us join hands and just do at least how much ever you can. I mean, by me volunteering, by my parents doing volunteering, it's just little bit everyone is doing, little by bit, bits and pieces. Everyone is just putting together, and just
let us learn. We can say let us learn from the First and the Second World War.
Yes,
and let us start doing everything that we can do to abate the Third World War.
The Third World War, for sure, the nuclear war.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
And I thank you on behalf of Speak Bindas, on behalf of Devang Vibhakar, and on behalf of my viewers. It was really nice having you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you.